Hello, my name is Seth Lebrins. This is my Panama application for the Panama trip of 2017. I believe that I would represent sail amazingly in a foreign country like this because I am a leader, I'm involved in my academics, I've started multiple clubs at our school, and I believe that I could show to the public schools that we, as a starter up EL school, that we can do things like this and we can truly help people and that we're not just a joke to them and they think that we're not going to last. Doing stuff like this for 3 or 4 years in a running is proving that we have the capabilities to do this and the means to do this, so we're here to stay. I believe that I can show that to schools like this and prove to the community of Nevada City in general, not just the sail community, that we're not a joke and that we're here to stay and we're not going anywhere because we're the best. Go Wolves. But anyways, I believe that I could uplift my peers in the Panama trip because I've heard from multiple people that when you get to Panama, although it is a very beautiful area, the rainforests are beautiful, the trees are beautiful, everything about it's beautiful, the nature-wise, but there's a lot of stray dogs, there's people just struggling. It's just a very, I don't want to use the word gruesome, but I'm going to, very gruesome situation. And so I think that I would be able to bring my fun silliness to this trip and just have fun with it, but also realize that we are here to help and not to mess around, and it's not just a trip to go hang out and have fun. We're there for a learning experience and to actually help people. So I think that I could just bring a fun, light, uplifting. When I say that it's going to be hard down there and it's an academic learning experience, I know that, and I know that full coming in to this project and this intensive and this Panama trip. I know that 100%. But I'm going to want to bring a light vibe because I know there is a lot of struggle and hardship down there. So I'm going to want to bring a very light vibe to it. Like, as you can see, I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt and my big sombrero hat. And I mean, it's just the little things like that, I believe, that can uplift someone. Like, me being a little goofball in a hard situation where I think it's appropriate to be a goofball in, I think that's going to set me aside from someone else because I'm going to want to help everyone and I'm going to want to bring up their vibe, and I want to make them happy, and I want to make them have the best experience possible. And I know that on the snow camping trip, Raphael, he was struggling, he was having a hard time. I could tell that he was trying his hardest to just grit through and get to the end, and I wanted to help him. So I offered to grab his backpack, and I carried his backpack the last little bit of the leg, and I think that just helping him a little bit gave him just a better experience about snow camping in the long run, because I think that everyone was a little tired and wet and they just kind of wanted to get home and take a nice warm shower. I think it's just little things like that I could do on the Panama trip, not specifically carrying someone's backpack, but just little jokes about little things, just having a good time and just bringing a light, nice, fun vibe to it. I think that it's just going to help the atmosphere of the Panama crew. Off the topic of me bringing a light, fun atmosphere to the Panama trip and just making it an overall better experience for everyone, I believe that I'm ready for international travel because I'm going to take it as seriously as the trip in its whole. That part, just getting to the airport, is the start of this Panama trip, and in my opinion, one of the most important parts, because if we don't get to Panama, we can't help these people. And because I truly want to help people from the bottom of my heart, I really, really would love to help people, and that's how I was raised, is to help people in need. And I just think that being in the airport and just flying internationally in general is a very serious situation, and it cannot be taken lightly because there are a number of variables that could happen between the time we arrive to the airport to the time we're loading on to the plane to leave to Panama. And it can't be taken lightly, and you have to take it very seriously, and I would take it seriously, and I would not be joking around. I mean, I'd be joking around with my friends, having a good time, but I mean, there'd be nothing that would put any of us as students or anyone else and me and myself at risk in that airport. I would be taking it seriously. And the flight there, I would be respectful of other passengers. I wouldn't be rowdy. I wouldn't be messing around. To be completely honest, I'd probably sleep the whole time because I'm a sleepy person, and who doesn't like sleep, right? Especially when we get to a place like that, we're going to want to have all the energy that we can so we can dive right into the work and right into everything that we need to do to help these people. And even with the very tough environmental problems with all the logging going on there, because there's starting to be a lumber shortage in America, and we're shipping all our lumber over to China and not keeping it for ourselves because they're stockpiling it, we have to resort to the tropical rainforests like Panama and other things for logging companies to make these money, and it's diminishing the forests at a very rapid rate, and especially just natural disasters, creeks flooding, people's roads washing away that is their only way into town, and other things like that. I think that we as SAIL can dive into the things that we can tackle. Like, I know you guys repaired a road last year. I think that we can dive into something like that, or build a library. Anything we can do to help as SAIL, we can do that. And with my passion of the outdoors in general, as a fly fisherman, an environmentalist, just wanting to keep our environments just great for future generations to come, I can put that passion and that drive that I have into this Panama trip and into the nature around us to help not only the people but the nature around us and keep it preserved for everyone. Like the logging, that is absolutely terrible. We should not be doing that. These rainforests needs to be sheltered and protected for future generations so we can learn and we can continue to thrive on this planet. And now I'm going to kick it to a couple community members and students why they think I should go to Panama. Thank you very much. Have an amazing day.
Okay, so I think Seth LeBren should go on the trip because he's very engaged in his grades and schoolwork. He's also a very nice person. He's very friendly when it comes to working with other people. And he also participates in a lot of different clubs and school activities, so that's like, it's good to have those different types of skills in order to be a good student.
I think Seth would be a fantastic addition to the Panama crew. He's outgoing, he's uplifting to his community members around him. I have fairness committee with him, and I can tell you from a first-person perspective that Seth participates in classwork, gets his stuff done. He's a great addition to every classroom, and he'd be fantastic in Panama. He would represent the SAIL community well.